Okay, I want to do an important video here for you new shooters. Pandemic shooters buying your first gun. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about a shotgun being your best weapon, gun, firearm, self-defense tool for home defense. Well, it is and it isn't. If you are a good shotgun shooter, have a lot of experience with it, then yes, it can be. Since you're a little boy, you've been chasing rabbits with your super dog pal running in front of you, it definitely can be. If you've had police training in the academy, it may be. Because if you get police training in the academy, then you don't use a shotgun ever. And you know, obviously, depending on how often you qualify in your department. We had to qualify once a month when I first got on. So we guys use it all the time. But since I was 14, I've been slinging a shotgun around. So for a beginner, especially a brand new one, not so much. Okay, this is my home defense shotgun. Very short Mossberg 12 gauge. And the advantage of it is it's short. So you can hold it out, shoot it around. You can tuck it in your shoulder, peep out the door. You can stick out the door and just put your head over it out. It's like this, because it's not swinging around. I have a little edge tool on the end of the magazine. If you're trying to grab a shotgun to fight me with it, it's going to be in your hand. I'm going to rip your hand and rip your wrist. So, you know, say you were coming out the door, somebody's there, you didn't know they were there yet, and they grabbed the shotgun. You wiggle, rip that, it could be tearing the wrist apart, it'll be bleeding all over the place. So that's a little close combat. Hope it never gets you that close of a point. But a shotgun is a very unusual gun if you never shot one. They're not like your pistols or revolvers or semis. You pick them up and you shoot. These have, first of all, to load them, most of them load in the tube, single or double. They have different type shotguns now. And this one being a pump, once you fire it, then, so it didn't fire yet, the old one kicks out when you pump it, and this puts in a new one. That's how you work it. And if you short stroke, some shotguns are going to cause a problem, but if you're pumping it full, they're a real reliable pump shotgun. The 12 gauge round, which you'll see some here, these are critical defense Hornady, combination of pellets and big heavy balls, are very effective in the range of a home defense situation. So for me, this is a great weapon. If you're brand new, not so much for these following reasons. One, all safeties are different. This is a safety. It's on safe when it's here, this position, and when you push the safety off, you'll hear it click. The red dot means danger, the safety's off. Now some have their safeties on the trigger guard, some have them here. And if you own more than one shotgun, or if you never owned one at all, you're not familiar with which safety you have under stressful conditions, it can get you killed if you hesitate. You'll see a lot of guys on there talking about their shotguns and bring out 5 different shotguns. And that's nice. But do you know all 5 shotguns in the dark? And you can't see the safety? You just woke up from a deep sleep? Anybody can take the gun in the daylight, go, oh yeah, there's a safety, there's this, I'll shoot the guy. Guy's walking down the hallway to your house, time you hear the boom, even if you're in a big house, 2nd floor, he's 10 steps from your door before everything's collected. You decide I better grab a gun. Unless you have dogs. That's why you have dogs. Because they're already beyond them. But if you don't have a dog, it's up to your brain. You drink coffee, you don't wake up so quick. You heard a boom, you wonder, did I really hear it or not? That takes you 10 seconds. You come out and you finish yourself, well, I heard another noise, glass being stepped on. Now it's getting late. Where's the shotgun at? Is it loaded in the safe, like some people want you to have it? Hold on, buddies, I gotta put on my flashlight and get open my safe, pull the shotgun out. No, that's not happening, okay? So, if it isn't easily available, it's not a home defense gun. Because under stress, you're not going to remember the combination lock, whatever key, whatever, you got to find the keys in the dark. So under stress, you need a gun under stress. You just wake up, grab the gun, here's somebody, safety off, and you're ready. That quick, or you die. That's how much boils down to. You don't have time to go, Oh, honey, did you hear something? I think so. What do you think it is? I don't know. Let me hear and listen for a while. You're doing all that, they're coming. And they come in multiples these days. Home invaders. They'll tie you up, let you watch them hurt your wife, or kill her, then kill you, maybe not. Because if you can't wake up, I'm serious, boom, the door just broke. Door here, maybe 10 good steps away. So it just broke. 1, 2, they coming at 3, 4. I thought I heard something. 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna get my gun just in case. You get it, it's in the dark, there's a safety on, there's the one in the chamber. Oh, they're in the door. Oh, the safety's off. Boom, you're dead. Okay? So you gotta have it in a state where it works as soon as you pick it up. Now, if you're new, you cannot have a shotgun with a loaded chamber. No ifs, ands, or buts, because if you forget it's there, it'll stay there. The safety's off, you know, once the safety's off, you get a visitor, some kid comes, pulls the trigger, you know, they're going, oh, the safety's on, but the safety's off, then what happens? Oh, it goes off. So you have to be able to know, in the dark, how to operate it. Is it loaded? Is one in the chamber? All that has to immediately hit you. You don't have time to write out a plan, okay? The door kicked in, you've got seconds to survive or die. So for a beginner, the shotgun's too complicated. Because loading these things takes a little while. That's why if you shoot a couple, you should have extra ones with you. You can keep topping it off if you have to move around the house or even go to a safe room or whatever. But the most important thing is, if you don't have dogs, you have to be able to immediately go from complete deep sleep. I don't know, whatever you're dreaming about, thinking about what happened in the office the other day, you roll over, you hear a boom, because they just cricket, you hear one boom. And you hear booms all night. Garbage truck boom as the cans drop, or wheels hit a hole, all that. But you hear a boom, and you're going to wake up, did I really hear it? Because you're asleep, you really don't know if you heard it or not. It woke you up. So if you're not too lazy, or if you're not aware enough, military veterans, cops like me, been around 30 years, we get that constant awareness for years. It's always there. I hear a boom, boom, open eyes. Now I think about it and check. While I'm thinking about it, I've got this ready. If something happens to come in the door, I'm ready. Boom. Most people are thinking about it while still laying there. Maybe it's nothing, I'm going to take a look. Oh, where's my flashlight and all that kind of stuff. So, my recommendations if you're new, you don't know how to use a shotgun, it's too complicated to keep it safely and operate it safely for you. I mean, not just going to one class that show you how to operate the shotgun, that's nothing. You're not sleeping, you're not being woke up. If you're a kid, you're chasing rabbits and you're running, you're all excited, and people go, and you're loading them, and you go to police training, you're doing that. You're having competitions and you're loading them. That helps. The most helpful one is hunting the rabbits with these are beagle, to be honest with you, than police training. Because for a kid, that's stressful. You're running, you're trying to catch them, you're falling in the snow, rolling up, putting slugs in, chasing them some more, and the beagle's barking behind you, and boom, boom, boom. That's better training than police training. But at least the police training, or if you go to a club and get some training, will get you started. But it'll take a while before you'll be confident enough to wake up, instantly grab it, know what you're doing, recognize the target you're supposed to shoot, and make sure you're doing everything safely. Okay? So I would stay away from the shotgun as your first home defense if you're not a shooter. These are great guns, but they're for shooters. And it's a different experience than a regular hunting rifle or a handgun. Got a lot more complications. The safety aren't reliable to me. Some, over the years, like you have an old one your dad gave you, it might go off if you drop it. The safety disengages. I don't want to get into the mechanics of it, but a lot more issues with the shotgun, which are perfectly safe and reliable guns, but if you don't know how to use them, you're as dangerous as the bad guy to your family. So no shotguns until you get some experience. But get yourself a gun that's simple. Simple revolver is your best bet if you have zero experience. You got some experience, semi-auto or revolver. Shotgun, if you're just a brand new shooter, just got a gun, no. You might buy one and go train with it, but I wouldn't use this as my defense weapon. I'm telling you, if you can't put a blindfold on and operate it, clear it, change it, shoot it, then you don't need to be carrying it. Be safe, have a gun, learn how to run, and while you train, have a lot of fun.